Morning guys, welcome back to the channel. It's final day here for Ryder Cup, isn't it?
Can't wait. I'm on Europe.
We've got about an hour to go before it tees off. But today, the reason why we're here, it's a bit of a wet day, can't get out on the course.
True. And
we placed an order with TEMU. If you've not heard of TEMU already, you will do soon. It's going wild at the minute, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks like a bit of a AliExpress stroke Wish.
The reason why I'm doing this video, I've ordered a bit of stuff, so we're going to be having a look at it, is that I played golf on a society day with an ex-member from, or a member from Siltston, where I used to work, and there's a guy called Paul Wilkinson, scratch golfer, so knows his stuff about golf and knows his stuff about golf equipment, and he assured me that these grips were real. So he's ordered SCOTTY Cameron grip, he's ordered some multi-compound Golf Pride grips.
Right.
And when he told me how much they were, I was like, look, they cannot be real. I think he said he paid like £4 for a Golf Pride multi-compound grip, which are about £15 each shops.
Yep.
Like £6 for a SCOTTY Cameron grip, went like £30 in the shop. And he were convinced that they were real. I'm like, look, they just can't be real.
No, not for that money.
They can't be, can they?
No chance.
Well, I brought a couple of real grips, and we're going to. I've not just bought grips though. I bought a few other items because I suppose, well, when I show you some items in here, it doesn't really matter whether they're branded for some of these items that I've bought. But one thing I was saying to Dan off camera is that I ordered these about 3 weeks ago, and when I ordered them, it said they were going to take about 7 days to come. You can't wait to see what's in here, can you? Just hang fire a second. I mean, this is a funny story. So I'm sat watching golf last night. This is Friday night. And I thought, where's that stuff like? And it must have arrived. Has it gone to work? Have I put wrong address in? So I've gone on TEMU app. Yep. First of all, I've got 97 notifications. So guys, if you do download the app, turn the notification off because they will absolutely pester you to death.
What, just like sales?
Sales, 25% off this, you know, you've got I don't know, refer a friend deal, all these sort of deals keep popping up. But the only thing that didn't pop up were any update on delivery. So I didn't have any text messages, no emails, no notifications through app. I've looked on the app, it said delivered, so I'm starting to get worried now. They've actually used every, so the picture where it's been delivered, it were delivered round the back where the bins are, but it like 7 days ago, and I'm thinking, oh my God, like my neighbour might have took my bin out, picked it up, put it in bin, and it were there on floor. So you've got to be careful if you're ordering off here to make sure you keep an eye on the app to see if it has been delivered. But you mentioned a point, at least it doesn't take long for them to arrive, does it? No,
because I've ordered similar things before and it can take forever to
I know. I thought that it'd be coming from China and take ages.
Yeah, exactly.
It only probably took maybe 3-4 days.
That's good then.
So,
good start.
Good start, yeah. But, well, I'll tell you one of the items I bought in here, guys. They do lasers. So, you know, obviously everybody sort of always is looking for a laser. This is what I've bought. This was rated, I think they've sold over 1,000 of these lasers, and it was so highly rated. It was like 5-star rated by customer reviews. So we bought this. I'll pop the price up on screen now. It's called can you say what that is? REVASRI.
REVASRI. Never heard of it, but
I think it was about £50. It's got slope on it. It's got.
Well, they may have copied one of familiar cases.
Yeah, it does look a bit familiar.
Looks like another certain brand.
But we'll be taking it out on the course to test it. Let's start by looking at these grips. So I'm going to get your first impression. So what we got? There's a multi-compound.
Yep. Are we opening them?
Yeah, let's get them open. We'll put some close-ups into these guys. I mean, let me just tell you how much I paid as well.
See, the thing is, some of the replicas as well are really good, aren't they?
Well, that's the real one.
Yep.
I mean, you can see when you put these side by side now
that
there's a difference in the look. But Paul, scratch golfer, you know, he was convinced they were real.
It's one of them things, without it being side by side, are you going to be able to tell?
But I wanted to get this message out to people because, you know, when you go on the website, there's no saying that these are, it doesn't say the counterfeits, it doesn't say the replicas, it advertises them as the real thing. So, you know, obviously we're here today to make you aware that they're not actually real. And I know they always say if it's too good to be true, it usually is. Well, I mean, These are I knew that before they even come. You cannot get them at that price.
But would you, with that side by side, would you have known?
Let me have a look. I mean, I do fit these every day. I'll tell you what the reason why we used to be able to tell.
I would say you know the little things, don't
Yeah,
you? That probably...
they don't have a rip cord on here. So you know the little plastic bit at the top? There's no rip cord. Whereas on them, you do. You see you got that rip cord there.
Okay, so forget about the rip cord as a grip.
As a grip, it could easily fall through net. Definitely.
It is good.
If I didn't have a real one at the side, I reckon that would fall through net. I mean, feel-wise...
I'll be honest, I wouldn't know.
No.
Without me side by side, I wouldn't know. To me, it looks very good.
Both. The feel's got better on these counterfeits. I mean, that...
Can you order me some?
You'll want link, won't you, after? I certainly can't sell you these, because I mean, I work in golf industry. I can't sell fakes, but I'm sure you'll know where to go and get some from after this video. But they feel the same, don't they?
Honestly.
That's crazy.
Side by side, the writing looks a little bit different. It's a little bit bigger.
I'll put the prices up on screen, guys, of what I paid for these. Super Stroke. It's even packeted up.
Very good.
So that's the real one. Let's have a look. So I've never seen a fake Super Stroke. That's unreal, isn't it? By the way, as you know, I don't get any paid sponsorships, so this is not. TEMU's not giving me a backhander here.
Can we delay this video until we've bought them all out?
I'm actually trying to raise awareness that they are fake, but it could be backfiring. That is unbelievable.
Very good.
Super Stroke needs to be onto this and getting it closed down, because they are. Which one? That one's the real one, isn't it? That's mad.
I mean, side by side.
Wow.
I don't think you can tell.
That is insane.
Feel, look.
Paul's going to be watching this like, I told you so.
I hope you didn't bet him.
I told you so. I mean, only giveaway there is the stitching in the back, isn't it? You can see a bit more stitching. But actually, that looks tidier.
Is that not real one?
That's a fake one.
Okay.
Doesn't it? You'd have thought that were real. That's mad.
We're making a mess of this.
Wow. Right, there are a couple of things that I bought. I mean, a couple of Scotty grips. I mean, would you game them?
Well, no, because I've just got rid of my Scotty.
I can't believe it. But then when you think about it, it's only just a bit of rubber. And you know, obviously, if we're paying like, Scotty are charging £30 for them, there's no wonder these guys can go and make one for £4 or £5.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I ain't seen many Scotty grips other than what I've had, so I can't...
Well, I ain't got the Scotty grips put side by side, but I'll tell you what. I mean, I work in industry, and if somebody brought that in for fitting, there's no way... Maybe on that one, I would.
Would you?
Yeah, only because of the quality here of the top bit and the bottom bit here. And also, I don't know if it's just because it's been in packaging, but it's a little bit bent.
It's been outside about 3 weeks.
Well, yeah, there is that as well.
I don't know. They look good to me. If I'd ordered them, I wouldn't be disappointed. I know that.
I mean, well, for what we paid as well. That green one's incredible, and they do it in about 7 or 8 colours. Jesus, that's bad, that, isn't it? That you can pick them up at that price. I'd definitely game that. I mean, it probably will end up on one of my putters because there's not much else I can do with it. Yeah. But these are a couple of interesting bits that I bought, because you can pay. What's that knocking off? You'll know.
I've got one. Is it
put out?
Put out, yeah.
I put the price up on screen. It were tuppence. It were about £4.
So what did I pay for mine? About 20 quid?
How do you do it? Is it?
Yeah, I think that was it. Yeah.
It's exactly the same.
It feels the same.
Does it?
Yeah.
I mean, these companies have got to be fuming that, you know. But I suppose that's not knocking their brand off, is it? It's just a copy, really. It's not knocking it off. They ain't got their branding on it.
No, but if you can buy something that's exactly the same for a fraction at cost.
So there's that. I mean, I thought that was going to be great for, like, you know, winter with juniors, getting them, you know, obviously a bit of practice. Another interesting one I bought was this. So it's called CREST Golf. It's half a golf ball.
Looks like mine.
I'm sure they're knocking off something, aren't they? I don't know if you've ever seen one of these guys, but it's designed to get you obviously putting ball over ball.
Okay, not seen that.
Have you not? So you line that up, and obviously if you misstroke it, it's going to, you know, obviously fall over. But if you stroke it well, it's just going to roll pure like that. And again, you know, it was next to nothing. I thought, you know, what a little bit of fun on putting mine in winter, just to practice stroke.
Never seen them.
And
Good
try
idea,
and,
though.
you know, get putting it flush.
Not that I'd ever get it rolling like that.
So, I mean, the video were to raise awareness that it was fake.
And all we've done is market it.
All we've done is raise awareness around how good quality it is.
I mean, that Super Stroke one is scary.
That is scary.
If they're side by side, the chances are we were going to pick fake ones.
There's one thing I would say, right, obviously, because there might be people from industry watching this. If somebody ever brought a fake item into our shop for fitting and I was aware it was fake, I wouldn't fit it.
No, of course not.
And I think other golf pros out there should make a stance on that, because I think that, and I appreciate you guys, obviously, if you're on a budget and you're trying to get stuff cheaper, that you might buy it.
Times are hard, yeah. If you're gonna
Times are hard, but I think when they're ripping off brands, you know, it's bad for golf industry, for our industry.
I mean,
that we work
any
in.
kind of counterfeit's bad, isn't it?
And
but,
I can't, you know, I can't promote that as such, but.
And I guess the other thing you don't know is durability and how it's going to.
Well, there is that, yeah, exactly. That's a fantastic point. We don't know durability or how it's going to wear.
But on the face of it.
On the face of it, it's for what you're paying. It's cheap, isn't it?
Well done, Paul. You were right.
I need to just turn that TV off. Sorry. So there we are, guys. That were a TEMU unboxing.
I'm going home to a low TEMU.
And yeah, I think it surprised us. We're going to get out on course actually next week and test that laser. So if you're in market for a laser and you're on a bit of a budget, I mean,
could be a good
what's the Bushnell these days? About $299, $349. I think I paid somewhere like £50-60 for that. I'll put all the price up on the screen. But yeah, I think you'll see by you're not going to get a more honest unboxing than that, are you? Because it's the first time we ever saw it.
I genuinely thought you'd look at it and go, they're all right, but they're not very good. But
I mean, I hope it's probably come across, well anyway, it's come across how it's come across, it's just as how it was. So guys, if you're enjoying the videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're going to do some good videos here today. We've got a lot of clubs to get through that we're going to be putting on eBay at 99p, so it's your chance to have a first sight of them. And I've also got a video that's been, well basically a subscriber's messaged in, Joe Perez, when I were doing some restoration videos, and he's told me a solution to buy that can get rid of sky marks on golf clubs, which if it works, we're going to test it, if it works, it could be revolutionary. So we're going to be testing that as well today. So yeah, hit the subscribe button and we'll see you in a few days time. Bye.